Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Intense 3 stages of Hell Showdown. Epic match highlights, #shorts keep watching. Former undisputed WWE champion Roman Reigns has been battling the bloodline in recent months and is currently outnumbered by Solo Sikoa's faction. The latest episode of SmackDown saw Bronson Reed revealing himself as the 5th member of Sikoa's heel stable for the War Games match at Survivor Series 2024. Meanwhile, according to a recent report from 4U Wrestling, Zero News, Roman Reigns will be drafted to Monday Night Raw alongside all other members of the bloodline next year when the red brand moves to Netflix. In that case, the blue brand will need an appropriate replacement to maintain the show's rating and star power. Other significant superstars, including Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and John Cena, are scheduled to appear on Raw's debut on Netflix, and it seems like they will stay on the red brand at least till WrestleMania 41. However, the Stamford-based promotion might draft former World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest to SmackDown. The Archer of Infamy has been on the red brand for a long time and has locked horns with almost every male superstar on the roster. His switch to SmackDown might give him a new direction and new challenges, ultimately benefiting him. Separating himself from Raw will also keep him away from the Judgment Day, allowing him to focus on his singles run. On last week's edition of SmackDown, Roman Reigns was brutally attacked by Big Bronson Reed and the rest of the bloodline. Reed has already hospitalized 3 major superstars with his vicious tsunami finisher. Amid this, fans have been wondering whether Roman will appear on the upcoming edition of the blue brand. The original tribal chief is advertised to be part of the next edition of SmackDown, as he is deeply invested in the Bloodline saga. It will be interesting to see how Reigns and the OG Bloodline will react to Bronson Reed becoming the 5th member of the Bloodline for War Games at Survivor Series 2024. In the ever-evolving world of professional wrestling, change is often the only constant. For over 3 years, Roman Reigns has been the undisputed cornerstone of WWE's SmackDown brand, a symbol of dominance and the face of its current era. His reign as the Universal Champion has become one of the longest and most compelling in WWE history, establishing him as a generational talent. However, rumors have recently begun to swirl about a potential departure from SmackDown. And what's even more intriguing is the speculation surrounding a possible replacement. A 42-year-old fan-favorite star, who, despite his age, might just be the perfect choice to fill the void. But could this actually happen? And if so, how would this shake up WWE's SmackDown landscape? Roman Reigns, aka the Tribal Chief, has transformed from the polarizing figure who was initially pushed as the face of WWE into one of the most compelling characters in wrestling history. Since his heel turn in 2020, his character has evolved dramatically, creating a complex, layered persona that resonates with fans and critics alike. Whether you love him or hate him, it's hard to argue that Roman Reigns is the central figure of the modern WWE. His reign as Universal Champion has not only solidified his status as the face of SmackDown, but also transformed the SmackDown brand into an unstoppable force in WWE's programming. Paired with his real-life cousin, the Usos, and his manager, Paul Heyman, Reigns has led the Bloodline faction, which has dominated the storylines on SmackDown week after week. The result is a cohesive narrative that has allowed WWE to establish its most compelling story in years, making Reigns the ultimate heel in the company. But like all dominant forces in professional wrestling, there comes a time when the story needs to evolve. Reigns' current contract situation, his growing film career, and whispers of a potential WWE hiatus or shift have made fans wonder, could Roman Reigns be ready to move on from SmackDown? Possibly for good. WWE has long relied on talent across different age ranges, but as Reigns' reign as champion and face of SmackDown has stretched on, fans and industry insiders have begun speculating about the future. One name that has come up time and again as a potential replacement for Roman Reigns is none other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who at 42 years old could bring a new level of star power to the SmackDown brand. The Rock's name has been linked to WWE's biggest matches and angles for years, with fans always hoping to see his return. While The Rock has transitioned into one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, there remains a deep connection between him and WWE. The Rock's influence on the wrestling business, especially his connection with the Anoa'i family, which includes Reigns, has kept him relevant within the WWE universe, even as he pursues other endeavors. What makes the possibility of The Rock stepping into Roman Reigns' shoes even more compelling is the personal and family connection between the two. With The Rock's return being teased in recent years, including his potential match at WrestleMania against Reigns himself, there's a clear thread of narrative tension that could drive this story forward. The Rock's return would allow him to not only reconnect with fans, but also to address the legacy of his family, adding another layer of drama to the SmackDown brand. There are several reasons why Roman Reigns might step away from SmackDown, and each could reshape WWE in significant ways. Demanding, and even the most dominant stars like Roman Reigns need time away. Reigns, who has been involved in some of the most high-profile matches in recent years, could be seeking a break from the grueling schedule that comes with being the face of WWE. His absence would allow him to recharge, pursue other interests, such as his burgeoning acting career, and come back refreshed for a different role or storyline in WWE. 2. Family and Hollywood opportunities. Reigns, much like his cousin The Rock, has begun to tap into Hollywood, with roles in movies such as Hobbs and Shaw and Fast and Furious 10. The allure of big-budget movies and TV roles could convince Reigns to step away from the full-time wrestling scene. The Rock's success in Hollywood sets a precedent that could encourage Reigns to follow a similar path, allowing WWE to capitalize on his popularity even when he's not on television. The evolution of SmackDown storylines. WWE constantly needs to evolve its product. If Reigns' current character arc is near its peak, it might be the right time for him to step aside, letting new stars take center stage. This move could allow WWE to invest in newer talent, making way for fresh stories and rivalries that would energize the SmackDown brand.